What is up, my Planet Coaster friends? Johnny5 Alive here, and we're back with another episode of Ride Spotlight. And in today's episode, we're going to have another recreation park slash ride, and this is Splash Mountain, created by TrooperXP. So stay tuned, and let's check it out. So this was another submission sent in, and let's take a quick read over the email. So he says, just wanted to show off my recreation of Splash Mountain, Disneyland, California. This was my first recreation of a ride. It took me a while to finish it. I should note that the ride is best ridden at night, but looks great during day. Also, if you want to, I recommend downloading the soundtrack to make the experience better. I'll put a link to the song down below, but it's up to you. Hope you like the build. Thank you for your time. As another YouTuber, I understand the copyright system, so you don't have to use the soundtrack. Thank you again. He didn't put a link to his YouTube channel, so I'm not going to be able to, or maybe, let me see here. Here's the workshop, guys. Splash Mountain TrooperXP. So there is a video here, so I will follow the video link to his YouTube, and I'll put his YouTube down in the description, as well as a link to this download if you want to go download this for yourself. And so there's also a POV ride without my commentary for those who want that instead. There it is. Links in the description. Come rate this, favorite it, subscribe to it, and all that good stuff. So as some of you may know from my Six Flags video, I've never really been to any good parks in my life. So I took it upon me to look into Google and see what this thing kind of looked like. So just a few images here gives me the feel that it's arid, dry, rocky, but also has some grass, and from some of these images, it looks very vibrant as well at certain times of day. So looking at this here, it's very colorful on the insides, almost like a purpley red glow to the walls with some blue rocks and stuff, and then really lush green tops. Based off this image alone, and maybe some of these, it's really hot. These images are at a really hot time of day. This one is a better example, I'd say. The grass has grown in really well. So now we know what it looks like. I already have some feedback. Without even riding the coaster or looking at it, what I would say is you could use the terrain tool to pull up the dirt so that you can actually have green in here, or grass or whatever. So then have a mixture of the dirt on top of the rocks. So what you do is you pull up the terrain only in the middle and have the terrain coming up over top of the rocks. And then I would also highly recommend using, let's go into buildings, type in light, custom, sorry, type in light. Oh, I'm still in desktop mode. Let's switch that. All right. Go into custom colors, get like a really vibrant green. That one should do. And you could, yeah, see where all these little trees are? Because Splash Mountain from some of those images looked very vibrant. See how that's making it feel a little bit more Disney already? And yeah, the green and the orange there work really well together. I think that would really help sell the atmosphere. And then you could do the same with the blue. I like doing this, getting a really vibrant blue, and using the colorable floodlight, the one that uses direction. And then what you could do is you can point it at certain areas where the water is and just hide it a bit. If you depending on if we can find an area that's somewhat elevated, like maybe over here because these rocks are up, you could even put a couple rocks so that you can shine it downward at the water. Yes, see that? You just have to do a better job at hiding it than I'm doing here. But if there's an extra rock up top here, you see where I'm getting at. You just hide it, shine it on the water here, and you get these really beautiful blues that are making it pop and make it feel very Disney-like. See that? Now you just have to do a better job at hiding it than I am. I'm just giving you a general idea. And then we also saw a little bit of reddish purple, maybe? There was some reddish purple colors on the inside of these walls that drop down. I think it was this is the shot here. And you could use the colorable floodlight to sort of shine it on these walls. I don't know the exact color. Maybe that might be a little bit too heavy. That looks good as well. I'd say it'd be like maybe a reddish orange. That really helps make it pop a little bit on the sides as well. And then you could have one here as well. And having the orange and the green and the blue colors all around the map, I think that's going to really take it to the next level. Because right now it's just looking like a big clump of orange. And in those images, we saw a lot more vibrant greens. Now, if we take a look at this at daytime, I'm going to undo all my work so we can experience his design, not my design. So it does look a little bit, it pops a little bit more in terms of the greenery at daytime. Based off of the few images we saw, it might need a little bit more. And I think having those colors will also sell it. I don't know what's up with this, all these AC units. I think we're going to end up going inside, aren't we? I don't know if you could hide that somehow or if that's actually what it looks like in real life. Anyways, I threw out like several minutes of feedback right off the bat. I don't normally do that, but it was screaming at me and I had to speak my mind. So hopefully that feedback is good. If not, that's fine. I just try to give my suggestions where possible. So let's take an actual better look at things. You got some bugs here that you might want to fix. So this is a really cool building. I love this cabin. Now I wonder if this is actually like the real design in real life. Very cool. I love this little area here. Very inviting. What do we have here? Oh, this is the entrance. Ooh. There's like a vault. Alright, that's cool. And then I'm assuming there's a whole interior because of those big boxy buildings. Photos. Oh, that is neat. That's a really cool little photo booth. I like that. We got a little town over here. Coffee. Oh, this is very neat. Toilets. I like it. And then there's something on the inside here. We're not going to spoil that. A little entrance for employees. Alright. And wait, we saw a queue over here. Oh wow, that is the craziest queue. Oh my god, imagine having to wait at the end for a log ride. Wait time 55 minutes. I think it's longer than that. Sim time, it's going to be like 55 weeks. Some bathrooms here. I love this bathroom stall. That is so clever. Alright, so we've taken a look at basically everything. Let's give this thing a ride at nighttime. That's what he suggested. I didn't read out what he said in here. This is a recreation of Splash Mountain from Disneyland California. I know some parts don't look like the real thing. Hey, this is off the Steam Workshop. I had to use what I had. Hope you guys enjoy it. It took me a week to finish it all up. Thank you guys. Also, at the end of the ride, I changed the layout. It wasn't the way I wanted it to be, but it worked out. The ride should be ridden at night for the best experience. So, we can't include the soundtrack like he suggested, because I will get probably pulled from YouTube, or copyright tagged. We'll try and find some suitable music. I usually do a decent job at that. And he said he had to do what he could. So I think my feedback will help you take that to the next level in terms of nighttime lighting. I don't know, what do you guys think? Put your comments down below. Let's give this thing a ride finally. We've already been talking for like 10 minutes here. So, whoa, this queue is even longer? What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god! Oh, look at this. Alright, there's one log here for us, guys. It was meant to be. What's the rating on this ride? 4 and a 3. Okay. I might have to edit the recording, but something went completely wrong there. And the ride was like super short for some reason. I don't know if we got on the wrong log or what happened there. I'm scratching my head trying to figure out what went wrong. But we're rewriting the ride. And I'm probably re-editing it in. Like, I left the boarding station, and the next thing you know, I was back at the boarding station. And I was really confused. Got some bugs there. Like that overgrown moss on the bridge there. That's really cool. Is it possible to have 2 boarding stations on a log ride? I wonder if that's what happened. I don't think that is possible, but that would be cool using a log flume as a transport ride. I think Frontier should give us that creative freedom to put multiple boarding stations on coasters. Just because, like, why not? I mean, it might not be realistic, but in the creative sense, it gives us more opportunities to do some diverse theme parks. I would love it to have like a log ride that was one theme and then going back it's a different theme. And you can choose which one you want to go on, but it's technically the same ride. Ooh, look at that little tree fort. That's neat. So depending on if I edited that first bit out, I was saying there are Disneyland characters on the Steam Workshop, and I feel like maybe you could download a few of those and incorporate them around the map a little bit. Big drop here? Yes. Okay, it feels like it's going right now. I don't know what happened last time, but it was really short and it didn't take us through all these areas, and I was flying the camera around trying to figure out what the heck happened. So this is new. I like these blue walls here. Very nice. Oh. Well, there's a character. Was that Winnie the Pooh or something? I don't know what that is supposed to be. I don't think Winnie the Pooh is a Disney character, though. It's just a teddy bear. What is that? Little minecart up there. Oh god, sorry if you guys heard that. I hate Windows 10 sometimes. Wrong way, go back, turn around, head back. What's gonna happen? What is that? What is this? Ooh. Blue, purple, yellow. What are those? Eggs or something? What are these supposed to be? I really don't know my Disney, guys. But I love the lighting in here. Very nice. Wow. This is gorgeous. So you nailed the lighting on the inside. Those suggestions that I gave earlier in the beginning of the video, I think that would really help make the exterior pop a little bit more. Not sure. I mean, you obviously know the technique of using floodlights. Not sure why they weren't used on the outside. It's a very long ride, guys. I think we're going to just do a night run. Doing a day run as well, it's going to be like a 40-minute video. I think the night run was the best experience anyways. And we're mainly underground, so doing a day run won't really change much here. Now, one thing I would say, I don't know what the real Splash Mountain is, but maybe some more triggered events down here might be nice, just to make it a little bit more exciting. But I don't know if that would ruin the actual experience, because I don't know what Splash Mountain is actually like. Maybe some Disney characters, something like that. More things to look at. I mean, it might... Oh, there's a little owl on that tree. That's cute. Okay, let's speed this up. Ooh, it's getting kind of gloomy and red up here. Oh, that's just a fire. Okay, so this is the big Splash Mountain, isn't it? We've been waiting for this. Ah! Oh, that's where it takes your picture. That's awesome. That's a good triggered event. Well done. I like that. Now we get to experience the outside a little bit. Wow, this is very long. Yeah, it feels a little bit too rocky, I think. I think the green light's pulling some terrain up. Because you can basically make floating terrain. So if you pulled the terrain up, you can make little globbits float on top of the rock. Then you can have grass on top of the rocks. And then you can put your little, you know, foliage and stuff around it. And then shine some lights on top of it. And then I think you're going to get a lot of vibrant feelings. Whereas this feels very western, rocky desert at the time. I think that's what it's supposed to be, but in the images there was a lot more greenery. And having some blue lights here, blue floodlights shining on this water, would probably really help it too. I want to find that spot after and take a look at that. Because it is Disney. Disney is really good at making their colors pop. Really vibrant colors. So when I did the first recording, this is kind of where the ride ended up very quickly. I must have done something where I accidentally switched the log. I got to the boarding station, I was like, that's it? We didn't even go outside! I'm turning into a crazy person, guys. Maybe a campfire and a couple props in there might be cool. I like the lighting in here. I like how we're passing through all these different moody passageways. This one's a lot more yellow and bright. And the underground one was blue and purple. I like the way the water's lighting up here too. Very golden. I think that's the end of it right here. That is. Whew! That was a crazy one. And blue and orange are complementary colors, so it does actually look really good with the orange highlights. It just depending on how you place it and how you angle it. Because if you use orange highlights and blue shadows, you can get some really interesting effects. So depending on where your lighting is coming from, it seems to be coming from the bottom, it might be good to shine the light down below and hide it in the rock here. That looks pretty nice, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Might be a little bit too much. You could use spottier lights. Use the other ones. But I like it. If you just angle it right, where it's not overwhelming. They're really good complementary colors. Just adds a little bit more contrast and variation as you're coming through. And it lets you see the water a little bit better. Anyways, that's my feedback. I don't know if it's valid. It's just my opinions, suggestions. Take it or leave it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Nonetheless, this was a pretty awesome experience. I love the buildings. It was a very long log flume ride. Very cool, different areas. Yeah, overall, it was pretty awesome. It is feeling a little bit orange, so I think my feedback is valid. But then again, I've never been to Splashdown Mountain, so I don't really know for certain. So once again, everybody, that was Splash Mountain by TrooperXP. Links will be down in the description below to both his YouTube and his workshop. That's going to do it for this episode of Ride Spotlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. See you later.